Hey guys, so I'm with one of the Astro Accelerator members, Clement. He's 21 years old, currently trading a £128,000 account. He's from France and he likes trading the yen. So let's start this interview, shall we?
That's right.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So let's start. I've got your whole performance and stuff here. I'm going to go through that a little bit with you. So let's start by telling me and everyone, so you're from France, north of France, right?
That's right.
Cool. So 21 right now, what was you doing before becoming a trader?
So at 19 years old, my parents wanted actually me to go to college, after graduated from high school. That's what I did. I went to a private school in north of France, a private college actually, in real estate.
Real estate, okay.
After 3 and 4 months, sitting there 7 hours a day, listening to the teacher, I found out that college wasn't for me. And I have been actually interested about trading since I am 16 years old.
Wow, okay, wow. Young.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Definitely.
And so like you were at the real estate college, did you like it? Did you not like it?
I've always loved real estate because that's how my grandparents built their portfolio, I would say.
Okay, cool. Yeah, portfolio.
All right. They started very young, and I love real estate, but as a job, that wasn't for me. My main passion was at that time trading, and I was already trading in class, in college. And I realized the potential of trading, and I said to myself, well, I have to drop out. I have to learn more about that financial industry, and let's jump into it, Cool. So.
And I have to ask you, because like for me, I remember when I started telling my parents that I'm going to start trading, because I quit university too. I was studying business and they did not take it very well. How did your parents react to you stopping this and telling them about trading? Did they know what trading was, or did you explain it?
They knew what trading was, but they knew it was I would say a shark. An industry with sharks.
Yeah, sharks. Yeah.
Right.
Cool. So like tough industry.
A tough industry,
okay.
And they knew if it was very simple, everybody would do it. You know what I mean?
True.
But that's why I love it, because it's so complex. All right. So I explained to them the reason, and the main reason was for me to do something I like to do, and they just wanted me to be happy in life. And so they say, go for it, try, learn from professionals. All right. And if you actually become good at it, let's go for it, So that's what I did.
Amazing.
And I started, first of all, in Paris, trading the futures market on order books.
I'm sure I'm curious, is trading big in Paris? Is a lot of people doing it, or were you one of very few?
It's not that big like in London. It's not that popular. There is some big firm working in Paris, but they are all pretty much moving into other countries because of taxes.
Okay, cool. All right, fine. So when you first started trading, how did you get money to get into trading?
So at that time I was 19 years old, and my parents and grandparents bought me my first car.
Okay.
All right. After a month, I had a car accident.
Whoa.
The car was destroyed.
So you crashed your car.
I crashed the car.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had an insurance from it, for it.
Cool.
And the insurance gave us 15,000.
15,000
euros, which
okay.
was the price of the car. And I say, well, this is the opportunity for me to start into trading. So I add 5K into these 15.
Cool.
And
20,000.
I started trading with 20,000. After a year, I lost those 15K. And
so you lost like 70%.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I said to myself, well, now you have to find maybe something else, or if trading is for you, maybe the way you are trading currently is not for you.
What now looking back, why do you feel like you lost that money? Like, of course, there's the markets, but do you feel like overtrading, not knowing what you're doing?
Exactly. So basically, on order books, you take way more position than you can do on the Forex market. And we were taking like 10, 20, up to 30 position a day, which is very, very stressful.
Very stressful.
In and out, taking 3, 4, 5, 6 pips. But that wasn't for me. That's not my style of trading. I like to be in and out, but on more, I would say on longer term.
Cool.
All right.
So every time you learn how to do like less trading and making it more profitable for yourself.
Exactly.
Great. So next, we're going to talk about, so you joined Astro FX education-wise with us last year. I know you did the one-to-one.
Exactly. When you were going April 2019 with Marco, actually.
And how did you find that?
Oh man, the one-to-one course is something else. It actually changed my life, because I'm here today, but it definitely changed the way I was looking at the market. And so huge thanks to Marco.
So when it comes to how you look in the market before, and what did you learn new after that? How did it change the way you look at the
Price
market?
action, basically. Price action, how the market is structured, and why do we have certain moves. And it is very important to understand that there is demand and supply in the market. And you can't just be trading without knowing what's going on in the world. And yeah, definitely Marco opened my eyes. And after that, I learned and I mastered my craft, and I'm still learning, you know.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so next we'll talk about your performance. So firstly, congratulations to this guy because he just banked £1,000 today.
This morning,
What trade was it? And explain, how did you find this position?
GJ, GBP, GPY. I love this pair because it's very volatile, but it's always a battle against bull and bear. So I'm not trading it that much, but last Friday we had a huge bull run, end of the month, so not very surprised about it. What happened after a bull run, it usually retraces.
Yeah.
So we were waiting for the retracement today to buy, but this morning I had a huge support, all right? We broke it. When we break a support, it becomes resistance. I waited for the retracement and I entered 5 lot on GPY, 35 pips, 1K. I was out and I'm happy that I got out because it came back to my entry. So yeah.
Perfect. That's really good. And I'll go through the last few months with you as well. So last few months, you've had some big months with us as well. So going back towards January, we were down 5%. However, February up 9%, March up nearly 17%, April back down, May back up 5%. And then, because we were talking about this earlier, that obviously over the COVID period, you actually noticed yourself maybe making some mistakes in overtrading. What happened there? Because obviously that's when, after the 16% and 9%, it's where you went a little bit sideways and started to lose a little bit. What do you feel happened over COVID?
So to be honest, I've always been trading by myself all day long, being by myself behind the screen, 8-10 hours a day, and it is very depressing to be doing that. Since I came in January, before COVID-19, I was surrounded by self-minded, and that was a dream come true, and it is life-changing because what we talk about all day long is about trading, business, and you are not too focused on the chart. You are focused on your trade, but during the day, you're gonna talk with your partner about trading. Mm-hmm. So if you look at the long term, you're gonna stay in your trade, and you are not going to react to every smaller time frame.
Yep,
if that makes sense. And so quarantine, I was back by myself.
You were back in
France
with
my parents. So April, May, and June, and it was very, very bad. I learned a lot about myself, but I realized that I can't be trading alone.
So would you say the fact that you had too much time on your hands, looking at the market, over trading, editing positions when you're not letting them ride out, and then I bet a lot of that was probably toxic trading as well, just getting out 4 pips down, 5 pips up. I think that was a big problem which we noticed on the whole fund actually, which was on the COVID-19, a lot of people went sideways that normally would be quite profitable, and it was because, of course, you have nothing else better to do than just trade.
I had nothing else to do, and yeah, I love trading, so I was over trading, that's for sure. And the thing that I was doing, I was letting my trade go to stop loss, but when I was in profit, I cut them way too soon.
Oh, okay.
So my profits were very small and my losses very big.
So you risk reward, like
bad risk management right there.
Yeah.
So I just changed that 2 weeks ago. Now I'm risking just a little bit, and I'm letting my trade runs just like this morning, 1K banked. Last Thursday, 2K. So that's perfect. You know?
How would you feel like it's trading? Because obviously you've spent probably some of the most amount of time on the trading floor. I think in total, since October, you spent nearly 2 months here. And a lot of people find your familiar face, you always have good energy. How do you feel like it's different trading from home to trading in the trading floor?
So as I was explaining to the guys this morning, we had on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Rajan coming, who is an economist. He was coming 3 days a week, 2 hours each time. And that is, this guy is brilliant, and he talks about the economy, how is the economy impacting the market in real time. And what I learned the most is actually on the trading floor. Even the team, Marco, Mitch, and everyone is breaking down some pairs, fundamentals, and they are really helping us on a daily basis. They have our back, and it feels good, to have someone behind you, telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And I mean, you can see with my results, I wasn't doing good, and since I've been here, I've been doing fantastic. So
now you're back. It's been been open for about what, 2-3 weeks now, Ned? 2-3 weeks we've been open.
Yep.
Trading's back to normal again.
Exactly.
So
I've been back for a week, and I'm already in profits.
There you go. There you go.
Crazy.
And I think we were talking about this as well a little while ago. But do you feel like you have a competitive nature that makes you want to be a trader? Do you see a connection between the competitiveness and being a good trader?
Exactly. So as I was telling you this morning, I've always done competition, motocross, tennis since a young age. So I have that mentality of winners
To win.
To win. And as it is a short game, I would say, you have to be competitive. And it is a lonely job, but what we want to do here is that we are all going towards the same direction. Even if you are by yourself taking the position on your screen, we are all going towards the same direction, and it feels good to have a team, you know what I mean?
Good, perfect. And then, so obviously when you had your 50,000 with us, which we, obviously you were funded through Astro, you did quite well on that. And that's where you put a bit more money in, and we obviously put another, I think it was like 30,000 in for you as well. And now you're trading a large account. And the one thing I like about that is that's a dream. When I was like 19, I think I just got into trading, and I think I was trading like 5 or 10,000. So you're trading a lot more than that right now. But the best thing which I want to let people know is the story about how the Usman who I interviewed the other day, you and him met. So you're both from France, but you didn't know each other. This is what I like about you. You meet like-minded people on the trading floor. So you guys met on the first day, got along, and then now moved into central London together. You're actually only I think 3-4 roads away from where I live in Westminster, because you always walk near Big Ben where I walk Pip. So what's it like meeting someone like-minded and then having this, I'll call it like a trader dream, having the apartment in central London? That's right. And how's this one to live with as well?
Well, honestly, I'm blessed because when I came here in January, I could only afford a bedroom. I mean, London is so expensive, and it was 1 hour away.
Yeah. Espresso martini costs like £30.
It's crazy. And so, Noah's been living here for 3 years already with his fiancée. And he joined Astro program in January, all right? So we met the first day on the 27th. And it felt like we knew each other for years,
Good.
because we are doing the same thing. So we feel the same, we have the same
And your
feelings.
results are very similar.
Exactly.
Very
and
good.
yeah, it is a dream come true to be living with a trader, because that's what we are talking about every single day, about trading, business, real estate, and growth, And he's 29, I'm 21, and that's very good to have someone older than you, because he's a bit, more calm than me.
Relaxed.
So relaxed. So
Yeah.
sometimes he says, Clement, you should be happy now, But sometimes as I'm telling him, you should be happy. So we are helping each other every single day, and we are growing together. It's beautiful. It's pretty much similar with Sean and you.
Yeah. I think when I first started, it was crazy, because it was almost like when you have a bad day, you have someone to talk to about it. Kind of why we create the trading floor. And if you're winning, both you can help each other lift each other higher by learning from each other's mistakes.
Definitely, that's what I found very hard being by myself at home. That no friends can understand what we are feeling, But no, I understand what I'm feeling, and vice versa. And it is a dream come true. It is a dream come true.
Amazing. All right, cool. I'm going to ask you one question, which is like 2 parts. What advice would you give to people your age right now, and anyone that's kind of a young trader who needs some advice? What would you tell them?
Okay, so first of all, there is no particular age to start trading. There is no particular capital that you need to start trading. What you need is risk management, and I learned that here risk management is the key. You can start with 1,000, and if you have a good risk management, you can make way more money than someone who has 10K and doesn't know about risk management.
Sure.
So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I used to think that at 19 years old I have to be successful because of social media, and that's a big problem in today's society. But take your time. You have to see it on the long term. 5 years, 10 years. I mean, it took you both 10 years to be here.
Yeah. I think it took me three and a half years to even actually say to myself, I'm actually profitable right now. Before that, it just used to be just sideways, losing. So I think, yeah, if I had to go back in time as well, I said to my younger self, stop rushing and just take your time and understand that if you can just master just the trading side of things, the money will come afterwards. So if you could just master the skill of discipline and learning how to do, don't rush, the money will then therefore come.
Exactly. And for the people starting in Forex, don't try to trade 5 or 10 pairs. Just select 1, 2, or maximum 3 pairs that are sometimes correlated. It's way easier. For example, Euro GPY, GBP GPY, it moves pretty in a similar way. So yeah, focus on 1 or 2 pairs, focus your craft and find a strategy that fits you. You know, if you like to swing and then go to the gym, then do so. If you want to be in and out like I've done this morning in 1 hour and made 1K and then you have the whole day for you, that's another strategy, but you have to find it. And yeah, try everything on demo first. Don't do like me on burning thousands and thousands to learn something. True. That's actually stupid. But yeah, it is what it is.
That's good. All right, cool. Thank you very much. I think we're finished.
Thanks for you.
Thanks very much. Thanks, man. That was good.